What is up, guys? Yellow Gamer here, and today I'm bringing you guys episode 2 of my Lakers rebuild. We're looking at the scouting thing, and I really wanted to show off this prospect specifically. His name is Clarkson, B- overall. Now, he may not be the best player ever, but he's currently averaging 34, 5, and 5 at the school that he goes to. It was some school in New York. Either way, the reason I was really interested in this player is if you look closely, he has an A+ 3-point rating. Now, after that, I figured if we have a bad season, we have a top 5 pick, that's the guy I'm going to go for. If we don't, I'll possibly try to trade up and get a very high pick so I can pick up that player with a 99 3-point rating. That sounds like a really good idea to you guys. Make sure to comment down below, and it's definitely a move I'll probably look into doing. And then another thing I want to show you guys, of course it all went by really quick just because it was a really, I just felt like I should speed through that part, but we went on like a 5-game losing streak following, we won like one of our next 6 games after the video I posted last time. So this is the game after that, going up against the New York Knicks. Now, I realized a big reason of why we were losing is I didn't check it prior to this, but in real life, D'Angelo Russell and Julius Randle are both injured, so therefore, of course, they're not getting any playing time. However, going into this series, I turned off injuries, or I turned off pre-existing injuries, so they were not injured anymore. And the game did not adjust the minutes accordingly to that, so D'Angelo Russell and Julius Randle had not been playing at all the past like 6 games, so obviously that needed to be fixed. So I went to the rotations menu, I changed all that good stuff, and now of course Julius Randle and D'Angelo Russell are both in the lineup. Now, something I want to talk about, obviously as a huge Lakers fan in real life, I have a lot to talk about on this team, and primarily what I wanted to say is this is definitely a pick and roll team, I would say. So for the most part, I would say they like to work in the fast break. We obviously have a very young and athletic team, and it's very high energy. Even guys like Julius Randle can really push the court extremely well. As right here, we just got absolutely cheesed on that cherry picking right there by Carmelo Anthony. And outside of that, I think if you really need to slow down the game, I think the Lakers are without a doubt a pick and roll team. Now, the majority of the ball handlers on this team have pick and roll maestro, and the majority of the guys setting screens have screen things like screen outlet and brick wall and things of that nature. So this team, without a doubt, is most functional in the pick and roll, and of course in other situations where we're able to be in fast breaks, but of course that can't always be the case. So right here, we obviously were trying to utilize D'Angelo Russell. I was trying to have a little bit of fun with him, but he was not able to get that board or get that ball to score right there, but luckily Julius Randle is there to scoop it up with a second chance effort and also getting the and one. And right here, you just continue to see Julius Randle and D'Angelo Russell having a very, very nice connection. You see Randle's consistently setting the screens for Russell, who will then dish either down to him, or Russell usually pops that wide open 3. Russell, however, did not have a great shooting game from the field today. He actually missed a lot of his open shots, which was a little bit disappointing. But I would say in situations where it really counted, he managed to knock some down, especially later in the game. He started to knock a lot of shots down, which you guys will see in a little bit. But right here, you see Jordan Clarkson driving into the paint. Now, this is one of my favorite players for the Lakers in real life and in this league so far, even though I've only played 1 game. He's an absolutely phenomenal player. Now, he's got amazing shooting stats, he's got really good driving ability, and very good athleticism. So I haven't really seen what the downfall is to Clarkson. Now, obviously, if I look closely in depth at his stats, and I don't watch him close enough in the actual real life when the Lakers are playing, I'm sure I could be more aware as to why his overall is so low, what actually makes him less of a player. But I think after a few years with some fine tuning, he can be like a mid-80s player, and if he consistently comes off the bench, even at that point, to have a guy who's good enough to be a starting point guard in almost every lineup in the NBA to be your backup is definitely a very nice thing to have. Is right here, you see Luol Deng getting down and dirty and dropping in that easy dunk for an extra 2 points, and once again we're passing off to Julius Randle. But if you're looking closely at the score, it seems like every time a clip is changing, the Knicks are only furthering their lead little chunks by little chunks, which obviously with only 3 minutes remaining makes this a little bit of a dangerous situation to be in. You see we're down by 7 now with 3 minutes left, and we really need a push right here in order to win this game. We see D'Angelo Russell stepping back behind 3-point line. He's going to knock that 3 home, but we're still down by 4. In this next clip, D'Angelo Russell in the corner knocks that one home, but we're still down by 3. And consistently, with even though the heroic efforts of D'Angelo Russell, obviously he was doing whatever he can to give us that win. He had about 10 points in the last few minutes. It just wasn't enough. At that last few minutes, we were obviously down by 3. The Knicks continuously kept scoring, and we never really were able to get the ball back from them and regain that lead. So that will be the end of this episode. If you guys enjoyed, please click that like button below. Make sure to comment your opinion of the series and what I could do to make more interesting in the comment section below. And lastly, subscribe if you have not already to stay tuned to this series and other series I got going on my channel. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.